Good morning. Welcome to CTV Sports. We're live at Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, where we are at every Friday for our semifinals. This week is going to be the Emma Challenge. And Emma, right down the road here, we're going to speak a lot about the historical little town. Pretty interesting because it's a historical little town and it is a very small town. If you blink going by it, you probably would miss it, but it's got all this fun stuff that you can stop in and see. It's just great to see that and how they've kept that alive here. We have Sopris going up against Los Amigos today, and the two ladies are teaming up. I love this. Melissa Ganzi and Alejandra Foster. They'll play the number 1 and number 2 for the Los Amigos red team today. And then they're going to team up with the brothers, Estradas, Alejandro and Nacho on Sopris. And you probably saw him play, and you've seen him play all summer. Silver Nevisa Estrada has been playing very, very strong. He is the son of Nacho. And, of course, his uncle is Alejandro. Sugar Erskine, Ilario Figueres, and I'd like to welcome back Jimmy Seward, who'll be coming up. We had some practice games up at the High Mesa yesterday. And this has been a very active week in summer already, even though we're not even halfway through the summer. We had an amazing drone show, our Twilight Polo night. If you missed that on Tuesday, it was so much fun to watch. We had 4 truckers of polo, And it was great because we're mixing the young polo stars with the true polo stars, the elder statesmen, and there were some fantastic plays and goals. We had a great party at the beach party, so we got to get a good look at that. A new addition to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And then the drone show was spectacular. It was amazing. They did a fantastic job, all set up towards the Aspen Valley Polo Club. So it was great. So we're going to talk a lot about that as it goes on. We have another big weekend for you. So if you are in town, make sure you join us. We'll be here for our 2 games this morning. Then we'll have polo over Saturday over at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, where they are celebrating their 12th anniversary. And then we'll be back at field number 1 at the McClure River Ranch, where we've had a number of tailgaters and a lot of fun. They've been filling the tailgate side up. The beach party's been going off. The VIP's been a lot of fun. So let's get our first chucker going here. We got Gaston Dorniak in the saddle. We'll get this first chucker of 6. Remember, we have a doubleheader for you today. Welcome to CTV Sports. Players on their final workout. Tuning the ponies up. And we'll get this first one going once they're ready to go. Of course, we have the Los Amigos red team. And I'll go ahead and Alejandro. Nacho will play in the back of the game. We have Melissa and Alejandro in the front of the game. And we'll mix it up a little bit. We'll see. It looks like Melly might be wearing the 4. Oh, she's wearing the 2. Okay, good. She is the 2. Alejandro the 1. So Ollie's going to be wearing the 1. And Nacho's wearing the 4. Alejandro wears the 3. A little switch in the lineup there with Alejandro at 1. Melissa at 2. They'll do the rotation game as they play very well in the front. Silver, what can I say? Besides growing taller than me, he's hitting the ball better than me these days. And is very focused. Had the opportunity to interview Silver Navija Estrada. He is a young gentleman now. He is. It's a fantastic way to see him just grow and mature, on and off the field. So it's great to see that here. He has been one of our young players who actually started playing pole in the pole school. Well, welcome back. Wow, is Alejandro going to take the first shot at goal here for the Los Amigos red team off to the left side, but a good 120. Remember the goal down there that you're seeing the knock in from? That is the river side. We'll call that the river goal. We'll call the other goal Highway 82 as they run. This field runs north and south. And, of course, behind all those beautiful trees down there, as the minute I say his name, he goes to the hoop in front of his uncle. And little bad luck there around the 30. And Alejandro's going to turn it back and put one up to the ladies. Get the ladies going forward here early. And Nacho tries to get to the hook of Jimmy. And they turn it around, and it'll be controlled by Ilario. Figueres, outside pass, looking for Jimmy. Now, Jimmy and Sugar played a lot of polo in Houston together. So they should get on pretty good, and Ilario will mix it up with everybody. So this is Soper's team will be very interesting to watch today. Ball's going to pop out of bounds. We get a change of possession. Not just after our Twilight drone show on Tuesday. We have our highly anticipated Christmas in July party this week. It'll be for the kids and also pizza making. So we're going to learn how to make pizzas. You never know what you'll learn how to make at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. It is a extravaganza of fun during the summer. So we enjoy that. And look at this, 1, 2, 3, and Alejandra is going to get the give and go from Alejandro. And the 2 A's hit it down early here, and that's what you like to see. as Alejandra on one of her gray ponies, or her chestnut ponies here with the bald face, going to pull the first goal for Los Amigos, making it 1-0. Starting this game out even. No handicap in the Emma Challenge. And we'll switch directions for any of our new viewers. Loose ball play, Alejandra. Got Melly going forward here. See if Alejandra can get out of the box, and I think she's going to get out in front on the breakaway. Nice play here, Alejandra. Very smooth pony. That's a nice approach shot, Alejandra. Get the little tap finish, and it's all about the approach shot. You can't talk enough about it. When you hit that nice approach shot, everything just gets brighter. Let's just say that. I mean, when you're running the goal, perfect approach shot by Alejandra. Love the chestnut. Super calm, relaxed. And I told you last week I was going to get some names from her because she has 3 beautiful ones she plays at the beginning. And that's the type of pony he wants. So Alejandra getting 2 goals in a row here. And she had a great week last week. They got edged out, the Los Amigos Red team. And at the end of our, just for the love of it, but she played very well, especially her first week back when you're getting the horses ready and back in line. And so is this young gentleman right here, Silver Naviza Estrada. He'll override, leave it for Sugar. Erskine off the pony. And, man, what can I say? Nacho just getting in front of the goal there, blocking it from everybody. Good work by the 2 Estradas. And Alejandro looking for Melissa. Good change of field here. And well done. Melly, been very strong on her runs this summer. Little bit of a bounce there. He'll come inside. And it gets tailed out of there nicely by Figueres. Now, Jimmy looking for Silver. Silver with his uncle on his hip. And he's not going to give him much, trust me. They will work him all day long today. But Silver is ready for the challenge. On the pickup, Alejandro on a little bit of a miss hit. Now looking for, Silver. Room to work. Shot on goal. And Silver has got to pick one up here. And a nice play there by Silver on the broken play. As we want to say hello to Dino. What up, Dino? Always watching, always keeping an eye on us here at CTV Sports. And Silver going to the man there. He knows how when he got the broken play, but then when he goes to goal, he hits the ball to goal, but then he goes back to the man, puts the man on his hip, lets the man push him towards the ball, which gives him an easier shot at goal. Well done there on that finish, making it 2-1. As we click down under a minute here in our first chucker. So a very clean, open chucker to start the Emma Challenge. Into the corner they go. Backed up cleanly by the Estradas. Jimmy. And he's got Silver on the move. Silver stays on the near side. Back, he'll low behind. He was on the way. Jimmy's going to have him. Look at this pass by Jimmy Silver. With that ball stay on the field. Can Silver get there in time? And bad luck, Dylan will go off the field, so that'll end our first chucker of play. So, very fluid first chucker of play. Los Amigos up by a goal. Can the ladies keep it going here? Let's see. Good shooting early, but a good comeback by Sopris. We're going to get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back. This is going to be our 2025 Emma Challenge live from the McClure River Ranch. All right, welcome back. All right, here we go. Second chucker action. Emma challenge. My Sopers with Silver, Lavija Estrada, Sugar Erskine, Larry Figueres, and Jimmy Seward. In the red jerseys, Los Amigos, the two ladies with Alejandra Foster and Melissa Ganzi teaming up with the Estradas, Nacho and Alejandro. And right now, 2-1, as we have two quick goals by Alejandra Foster. But Sopers team here, they controlled the second part of the first chukker. And it was all Los Amigos red in the first part. So we'll see how they continue, keep this going here. It's Melissa now on the move, and we're going to get the rotation from Alejandra and Melissa. Melly. Nice pick up here. Melissa going to goal cleanly. And again, a nice approach shot, as was Alejandra's. And there you go. Both ladies with two perfect approach shots to get their goals. Emma Challenge Cup, named after the town of Emma, Colorado, located on Highway 82 between Carbondale and Aspen. Emma was once a sizable town in the past. The three buildings on the north side of the road are on a state historical register and preserved site. There is a church. You'll see that when you go through there. Remember, don't blink. Directly across from Highway on the north side. And there's a small trail on the north side of the road, and visitors can go up there and check out the site. So please check it out. It's right after you're leaving Carbondale into Willis, and don't go as fast as this kid's going right here, Silver, because you will fly right by Emma. But it's a great tournament for us. And here we go, two quick goals in less than a minute, as Melissa scores one, and then Silver comes right out of the bowl-in and picks up another one for Sopers, making it 3-2 as we click down to 4:05 on the clock. Picked up cleanly now and controlled by Alejandra Foster. Keeping it moving here. Going to be Estrada. He'll go through. Pick up one. Now, Nacho, being pressed by his son, Silver, pushes them to the outside. Well done. Closes the gap. Does his job. Nice little flip shot here by Jimmy. Seward now looking for the open player. He's got Sugar, and it's Sugar and Silver with Alejandro on the move. Sugar, back to Silver. Silver, the one-timer. Look for the cut shot. Got to drag it to the right. Oh, well done, Silver. Good pickup. Yeah, got the butter moving cleanly across the toast right there as they pull a true coast-to-coast, like butter on toast, on the broken defensive play there, taking it out cleanly and getting a nice run there. Nice feed by Jimmy to find Sugar on a beautiful little steel gray here. That'll stop the clock with 2:49 for a courtesy change. And Silver with the equalizer, picking up his third goal of the day. Very well done there. I thought he might go for the Estrada one-timer, but instead he dragged it forward, took three little tap shots to get the finish. Silver, when I was talking about our Twilight Polo we had, he made two sensational goals. That's what I interviewed him about. And he just said, no, Dale, I was just doing what I've been practicing. So very focused on what he's doing with his polo game. Good to see that. On the bowl-in here, picked up by Sopers, but turned around by Los Amigos Red. And Alejandro is going to find Melissa one more time, Melly. Melly on the pickups, got Sugar on the hip. 2:18 on the clock. Melissa now on the run. That one's going to pop a little bit to the right. Needs to bring it in now from right to left. There's the shot on goal. That's the approach that'll work. Sugar, if he can get there, drags it away, but Melissa falls into the rumble seat, picks up the loose ball play, making it 4-3 as we click under 2 minutes. So both ladies scoring goals here, 2 for Alejandra in the first, 2 for Melissa in the second. Switching it up very, very cleanly. And they'll line them back up on Gaston Dorniak. Another beautiful day here in Colorado in the 70s. And, of course, no humidity. Sun's out, few clouds scattered across the skies. The mountains look beautiful today. On the move, on the bowling, going to be picked up here by Sopris. It's going to be, well, why not give it to Silver? That's what I would do. Silver, back to the center. Uh-oh. Be careful of that one, Silver. Alejandro is going to poach that one perfectly. And, oh, it comes off the boards. It stays in play. Nacho using the boards perfectly. And Melissa's got about 20 lengths on everybody, so Alejandro says, go for it. Alejandro had the line, but Melly had more room, so she says, take it down. 50 seconds. This ball might go on its own. It's got eyes. Oh, just off the post. But a nice attempt there by Melissa. And a nice run by the Los Amigos team with Estrada starting it out on the steal. The thievery play as we get our 30-second warning horn. There's your 30-second warning horn. Ball is off the field. So we will start our third chucker play with a knock-in for Sopris in the green. 4-3. We'll be right back for our third chucker of the 2025 Emma Challenge. Been going back and forth. Looking forward to Sunday, of course. At Bear Hall. Beautiful. But will always be a lot of fun. And here we go. Third chucker action. And 1 goal difference And both teams moving the ball very cleanly. As Alejandro jumps on that. Jimmy everywhere here in the first half. He'll leave it for Ilario. Ilario going for the big ball there. Gets a piece of it, but couldn't find Silver. Sugar actually was downfield, and Ilario said, I'm just going to take it all the way to the hoop, guys. And Figueres shot on goal, but off to the left side. Nice attempt there. So they'll regroup. A little bit of a different rotation here by the Sopris team in the green as they send a Sugar forward, which I always like to see Sugar go forward. But Silver's been so perfect on all of his shooting. But I think his dad and his uncle are going to start pulling a few more tricks on him. So we will, they want to take him to another level. He's going to get some schooling, so we'll see how that works out. 5 minutes left here in the third chukker in our first half. 4-3, Emma Challenge. On the far side, backed up cleanly by Ilario. And he's going to find Jimmy. Jimmy. We're up at the High Mesa. Tonkawa Farm for some practice yesterday. And that's going to go off the field. So good defense here as Los Amigos Red has stepped up the defense as the two Estradas, and I figured they would after Silver broke loose 3 times. And so they're going to keep an eye on him. So they'll create a 2-man wall in the back. They'll still use the same format. I like it. With Melissa and Alejandra in the front. And there's a pretty pass by Alejandro right over the top of Melissa's shoulder. Melly's going for it. Melissa, good pickup to the left to the right, though. Got to come back in from left to right now. Going to change it up a little bit. Goes to the slow play. He's got Alejandro going forward here on the give and go. This ball might go on its own. No. And, yeah, well done, Melly. Perfectly played. But that's a good play all the way around because Alejandro's calling for the pass. Melissa just laid it up there but hit it perfect. And as I always say, the best goals are passes to one of your teammates to just roll in. And they're going to make a 5-3 goal lead here with 3:26 on the clock. Melly will pick up goal number 3. Good rotation by the number 1 and number 2. Actually, well done by both sides of the Los Amigos team. When I say that, different styles of polo, if you notice. Los Amigos with the 2 ladies up in the front rotating, pulling the team, and then you got the 2 Estradas in the back rotating. One play, they mix it up a little bit. And then on the green, it's like who's ever up there for the green machine, they're like, just go with it. And this is what he does. Silver. Oh, Silver. Silver turning into gold. Silver picking up goal number 4. And I like that little half shot. He's got it patented. And nobody got to pick him up there. Twice Silver has taken the ball out of the bowl-in and just busted loose with it. We're going to break, we're going to get down around 2:35 as we get back to the bowl-in. Third chukker action. Among the other highlights of the nation's fastest growing club, of course, we got the Beach Club. You can check all your tickets on AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Don't forget about the Twilight Series. That's on Tuesday nights. I'm going to tell you what, people are going to come out for that. They really enjoyed. That's a beautiful time. The days have been beautiful here in beautiful Colorado also, but at nighttime when the sun's going down, the weather was amazing, and at the Beach Club it was just perfect, so we're going to hear a lot more about that. Shot on goal off the pony, and Jimmy will turn the defense into offense as Alejandra presses. She's going to push him here. Good job. She does her job. Sugar now looking for the one-timer. Erskine, well hit into the corner. Left in there on the turn. Alejandro, oh man, good ball control by Estrada. How does he dig that one out from underneath his pony? Uh-oh. It popped up in the air. Jimmy with the give and go. And it might go on its own. So Jimmy's got to find his own goal there. And that'll get the equalizer 5-5. As Rosie Estrada here with the crew, with Inda. Hey, Inda. Can't wait to see him on a horse. Sooner than later, I'm sure. As Lolo's been doing great. Facundo, he's going to get back on, they said. We'll get him back on. Yeah, Facu. But Lolo's been doing a great job. Good to see you, Rosie. And 40 seconds on the clock here. Tied up, 37 seconds. You're going to get one more horn here. So somebody's going to do something with it here in the final 30 seconds. There it is. There's the back shot. There, off the pony. As, look, Alejandro, we're going to get one more run here. Jimmy. And I thought Sugar might let that one go, but Alejandro's going to get there. Miss hit, 11 seconds. Sugar looking for silver, but he has to run around the umpire, and Alejandro will back one up, and that's it in our first half. So there you go, 5-5. At our halftime break, we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. What a beautiful day here in Colorado. Carbondale at the Aspen Valley Polo Club at McClure River Ranch, field number 2. First game of 2, semifinal number 1, 2025 Emma Challenge. We'll take a little commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Second half. And we're ready to go. Gas something. 5-5 here. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dale Schwartz with CTV Sports. We have the 2025 Emma Challenge. Historical little town right down the road. We had the Basalt Handicap last week. They're right next to each other. Actually, you go right by Emma into Basalt. A number of quaint little towns right in the area here where the Aspen Valley Polo Club is in Carbondale, Colorado. And the 2025 Emma Challenge, we have Sopris playing in the green jerseys if you're just joining us for our second half. Silver Navijo Estrada, Sugar Erskine, Ilario Figueres, and Jimmy Seward. And it was back and forth. It was all silver early, and one in the first, two in the second, and one in the third. Then Jimmy had a nice little back shot, put one in. And then Los Amigos, red with Melissa Ganzi, Alejandra. And she's on the move here on the Bay Pony. Alejandra. And I think that's going to drop right there. No, just off to the side. As Alejandra had two in the first, Melissa had two in the second, and another one in the third. And that's how we get our 5-5 here in the four chucker. Three chuckers left. And remember, we will have our doubleheader. So we'll go into our Mountain Chevrolet team, the winners of the Basalt Handicap last week, Michael Payne, playing very well this summer, Tomacho Pierres, Santos Bellini, and Jason Crowder, up against Audi, Govinda Kish, Grant Ganzi, Nick Rodan, Juan Bellini. That's going to be a good matchup. And we get a shot on goal. And Alejandro will pick up goal number 3. And a good job there, going right back to Alejandra on the dark bay, pulling the team. Remember the rotation in the front. Two teams playing at little different styles, but that's a game of polo. And it works all in a number of different ways. You can have the one in the front and have the 2 and 3 doing a lot of rotating and have the 4 play really deep. A lot of times you see the one pulling the team and the number 4 actually controlling the team. On some teams, you see complete rotation, but Alejandra feeling good on the dark bay, off to the left, coming in from left to right, shot on goal. That ball's got eyes. Well done. Good shooting by the ladies today, as all the goals have been firing from outside to 30, not wasting any time. I like it. Shooting right at the goal, getting that 2-goal advantage. But this is where Sopris has done a great job today. Every time they get behind, Silver gets a breakaway and is off to the races. He's been pulling the team, but we have been seeing a 4-player rotation on the Sopris team. And as I said, on Los Amigos Red, it's usually the ladies in the front and the 2 boys in the back, and they do a good job rotating by themselves. The 1 and 2 and the 3 and the 4. Back and forth, turned around, controlled here by Nacho. He's going to get a little pressure from his son. Should be interesting. Puts him on his hip. And pushes him back. Nice drive. Nacho's just been crushing the ball all summer long. He's been playing fantastic. Nacho coaching the La Natividad open team last year. Oh, is that going to go? It's got the eyes, but doesn't have the leg. And Jimmy turns around, nice little pirouette in the goal mouth, and then fires one out. Alejandro now. He's going to put it back inside, looking for Melissa. Melly around the 40. That ball might carry. As it will, Melissa will pick up her 4th of the day and keep that lead going. All right, so that's a Kersey change. Get everybody back in the center. And on the bowling, picked up here and controlled by Los Amigos. Looking for Melissa. Picked up cleanly. Nice hit here by Jimmy. As he goes under the neck with that. Now he's going to find Ilario. Ilario keeping it on the boards. They'll click down to 2 minutes in this four-chucker. The Estrada boys on the give and go. Alejandro to Nacho. Nacho trying to work it through. Looking for Alejandra. Alejandra's going to go ahead and put Jimmy on her hip. Got Melly out in front there. Nice try. Silver. He's got time. Goes to the turn. Oh, I like it, Silver. One tap and then let it go. Jimmy's got Sugar moving forward. He'll leave a note behind for Silver. Silver puts it back to Jimmy. Jimmy now on the give and go to Sugar. This polo play is going to get broken up by Estrada. But back cleanly. And that ball looked like it just went just wide. As Jimmy's shooting that goal. We'll click down here to 105 left in the fourth. 8-5. Los Amigos Red, a very strong four-chucker. Outlet pass. Gonna find Estrada. Alejandro's got Melly. Melly's got about 20 on everybody again. Way out in front here. Nice pick up, Melissa. Bay Pony, perfect. Inside the 60. There's the approach shot. This ball might go on its own. And, yeah, you'll get your 30-second warning horn. So, Melissa and Alejandra picking up 2 apiece. 4 goals in the fourth. Unanswered goals, making it 9-5. A great chucker by Los Amigos Red. We'll be right back after this commercial break. And here we go. Welcome back, everybody. 9 to 5, the old Dolly Parton. And spectacular chucker by the number 1 and number 2 for Los Amigos. And, well, actually the whole team. Good job by the defense. The iron wall, you can say. Defense team there. They are not letting anybody through. The Strada boys, but they play a lot of pull together. And, as I said, Alejandra and Melissa not missing any goals. I think they only missed one shot on goal today, so that's good shooting. And look at this, Alejandra on the move once again. Alejandra, come on, Ale, get this one on the finish. There you go. Good goal here by Alejandra. Well done, Foster. I'm getting Alejandro and Alejandra. Actually, it was Alejandro who started it. Alejandra fell into the rumble seat and then gets out in front, and every time she gets on her chest out, watch out. Good shooting. I mean, it's all about putting it between that 24 feet, 8 yards. And like I said, they only had, I think that the Slopers only had one knock-in. So that's just great shooting by Los Amigos Red today. On the give and go, Nacho, looking for Melissa. Melly gets underneath that one a little bit. It's got a weight on it. There you go. Picks it up on a bounce. Takes it out there. No problem. Hilario's going to regroup on the gray. Looking for Jimmy. A little bit off target. Turn and burn by Alejandra. Picked up by Jimmy now. On the turn, and Silver's on the breakaway. Huge shot here, and I love the way this pony moves right here of Alejandra Foster. Now he's got to put Sugar on the hip, and off the post. Melissa might get there, though, and that'll work. So, again, great shooting by Foster. Keeping it on the field. Melissa in a good spot on the Dark Bay pony. Looked like Lario getting kind of caught in the middle there. And I must say, all of the ponies going perfect today for all the players. There is, I mean, I don't know if you're checking the backdrop out that I'm checking, but the clouds that are leaving shadows on the surrounding mountains in the area is just unbelievable. I got to tell you, I want to thank everyone for coming out today, too. We got a great crowd out here watching today. We appreciate you coming out on a Friday on our, these are our semifinal games. We get our bigger crowds on Sunday, but it's always great to have our friends out on Friday. So tell a friend if you want to come out and tailgate a little bit on Friday. We always have a doubleheader here at the McClure River Ranch Field number 2, next to the beautiful stable, the Fosters stable, Los Amigos. We got all the Los Amigos boys down there. Shout out to Gabriel Gracida and his family. Sugar Erskine on the move. 3 minutes left here in the fifth chucker. Sugar, going to drive one, and Silver trying to run it down. But off the field it'll go. So Sugar get a good touch on that ball, but no shot on goal. They had a true breakaway there. That would have been nice. And it'll be Los Amigos and the big hitter Nacho. Strada scoring from over 150. Couple times this summer already. And he's going to go with the lob wedge here. Nobody home with a red jersey. Backed up cleanly by Jimmy on the give and go for Sugar. Erskine on the far side. Got Silver going forward. They could use one here. Down by 6 goals. There's the approach shot. Silver's going to come in from left to right. And well done, Silver. Silver doing it all today. Not just running coast to coast, but picking up the one-timers and putting himself in a good position there. Well done, Estrada. That is probably the hardest goal he scored all day, because that is not an easy play, getting a pass from a player on your own team and that ball still kind of moving around. Silver, though, he put himself on a good spot and was coming in at an angle, so less goal to shoot at. Well done, making it 11-6 here as we click down to 1:30 left here in the fifth, and it'll be Alejandra. Loving his little chest out the way this one moves. Foster carries her head in such a great spot. Every time Alejandra goes to move somewhere, that horse is moving perfectly for her. Backed up cleanly. The Estradas come together. Mom, Papa, and son. Silver's got to work hard now. Dad pulls the old Top Gun on him. Shut it down, let him fly by. Now, with the control play, look at Nacho. Look at Nacho. Look at Nacho taking on the whole team down in there. Now it gets turned around. Alejandro gets in there. And I think Hilario is going to end up winning the battle of the sticks. Oh, Jimmy was on the move. We might see Silver with another breakaway. Here comes Estrada. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Bad luck. Los Amigos will have an opportunity. Alejandra at the 80-yard line. Carries it to about the 70. The 60. Still got control. Nice little handle again on the chestnut. Goes to the near side. Keep it going, Alejandra. Good move. Tries to get through the hook. Get through. Alejandro, 5 seconds on the clock. The buzzer beater will come into play here. And no, but that ball is going to be right there. So they'll go ahead and mark that ball. This is going to be an advantage for the red. Los Amigos red is able to bowl in right here at about the 65-yard line. Six-circle action. We'll be back. Can Los Amigos red hold on with a 5-goal lead? All right, welcome back, everybody. 6-chucker action, 5-goal lead. We are live. Gaston Dorniak on the bowling from the center to the boards. And Los Amigos at about the 65, maybe 70-yard line. This is an opportunity. They'd like to get an early one here, just try to keep this going up by 5 goals, but do not underestimate this green team. On the move, on the far side, Sugar. Loose ball play. Looks like Alejandra has the line there, the right of way. She's going to go under the neck with it. Bring it across the center. Looking for Alejandro here on the gray pony. Bounces off the pony of Ilario. Bad luck. Right back to Alejandro. Around the corner. We got a foot race here. As it's going to be Ilario. Alejandro's going to go into his hip. Back to the inside. Number 3. Going at it. Ilario's going to crush one. Oh, man. No, that ball just dropped just wide to the left. Nice attempt there by Figueres. He didn't even look like he swung at that ball. He hit it nice and easy. But it just goes to show you how quick that ball will move off the field. And remember to put on your calendars August 17th, as we have the Summer Polo Charity Classic, and the event is just outrageous, and it's all to benefit the Aspen Valley Hospital, actually the foundation there. So make sure you get involved in that, even if you don't come to the match. Please get behind the cause. It is, they've raised a lot of money for a great event. And, of course, did that ball come back in and pop in there? So, Silver? Well, my man Silver is going to pick up goal number 6 today. And he has been earning it on the backside. Jimmy, this is what they need. They need a little run here. Silver going forward. There's the give and go. Once again, Silver says, give me the ball. I got the hot stick. There's the approach. And no problem. I like it. He looks very comfortable going to goal this year. Nice little pass there by Jimmy Seward to push that ball along. Keep it moving. Good shooting by my man Silver. But 3-goal difference, 3 minutes left. That'll shut the clock down at 3:02 after the Kersey change. Jimmy coming out on a nice little bay pony here. Tonquah Farms. On the move on the far side, it's going to be Nacho. And we got a foot race here. Nacho and Sugar. Sugar and Nacho. Near side neck shot. 90 degrees across the center. Good read by Sugar. Erskine said, let's go the other way with it. They need to pick up the pace. So give it back to you-know-who. Jules Silver. Silver. Good job here by Alejandra. Pressing him, but look at Silver keeping it moving. Now he'll leave it there for Erskine. Sugar making a run. And Silver will get the finish. Yeah, he get the finish, but it goes just wide. Nice attempt there on the near side. Good job by Alejandra coming back and causing a commotion. Silver had a little bit of an issue when he broke loose with that ball. He didn't get the clean shot that he wanted. It's really important to get that first shot, a clean shot. You know, he was moving on him. So he had to slow down and kind of regroup. And Alejandro is going to go forward here again. Foster. Alejandro at 5 on the day, looking for number 6. Opened up by Sugar, turned around by Jimmy. We're going to click down to 335. 135. I do apologize. On the move, Silver. There's the approach. Next shot coming. No problem. He has been butter when it comes to shooting that goal today. And that's going to be a hat trick into the 6-shucker. So 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, didn't get 1 in the fourth, had 1 in the fifth, and 3 in the 6th. 9 to 11, though, as the clock goes tick, 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 could be a problem. They need to win this bowl-in. Come on, Sopris, you need to win this. Oh, they get a ball off the pony. Oh, no. How did that work? It kicked off the pony to help Sugar, and then his own pony kicked it back to help Melissa. And now you got to give and go. Looking for Jimmy. Jimmy. Oh, well done, Alejandro. Stealing that ball away. Comes your warning horn. There it is. 30 seconds left here. 2-goal lead. On the move. Going to be turned around here by Nacho. He's got room to work. Nacho to the inside, picked up by Sugar. Ursu's going to run the turn here. Watch out, Gaston. If they come flying. Oh, no. Now leave it for Silver. Silver going for the big bomb. Why not? Alejandro will go back on defense, and there you go right there. So 11-9 as Los Amigos Red will hold on to make it to the 2025 Emma Challenge Final. Congratulations. Melissa Ganzi, Alejandro Foster, Alejandro Navidad Estrada, and Nacho. Sopris, Silver, Navidad Estrada. What a great game, man. Scored a lot of goals. Sugar Erskine, Larry Figueres, and Jimmy Stewart. I'm going to close this one out really quick so we can prepare for our second game. I'm Dale Sweat with CTV Sports. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I want to say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo. Well, welcome back to CTV Sports as we're live. Aspen Valley Polo Club back at McClure River Ranch, field number 2. I'm Dale Schwetz, and this is going to be semifinal number 2. Congratulations to the Los Amigos Red, the ladies, taking it to the guys today. But good team. I like the way they lined that one up. But the stage will be set after this game as we have today. And I'd like to welcome back, a very strong welcome, to Govinda Kish. He's played many years here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club and at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And he is here on the Polo On Demand program. So if you're interested in a Polo On Demand program, keep an eye on the horses that Govinda is riding, and you'll get an idea. Now, Govinda plays polo all around the world, so it's great to see him back here playing at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Good luck, Govinda, with Grant Gansey, Nick Bellini. Wow. You don't think the Polo On Demand program is the most unique program in the world? Well, imagine being able to come up to Aspen, Colorado, playing 16, 18-goal polo right here on beautiful field, beautiful horses, but then be on a team with, I'm going to say it again, Grant Gansey, Nick Roldan, and Juan Bellini. That is a very strong team, and that's why I talk so much about this program, and I put it at a high level. You can go to the AspenValleyPoloClub.com, look for Juan Bellini's name. He'll fill you in on all the different aspects of the Polo On Demand program. But watch out for Mountain Chevrolet in the black and gold today. Black and gold, black and gold. And we're going to have Michael Payne playing with Camacho Pierres. He's going to have Santos Bellini and Jason Crowder. We got Gilso Dorniak in the saddle, ready for our first chucker play. Let's get ready to go. Thanks for joining us here on CTV Sports. And away we go. And I think this game's going to be like that, up and down the field. Be a rock and roller here. And I know the Los Amigos Red team will be taking stats on, they'll be coming up, taking notes on how both of these teams play, on how they use their offense and defensive plays. And here we go, Roldan. Nick. Down the center. Nobody home. Good read by Camacho Pierres. Camacho looking for the spaceman. Crowder gets a piece of it. Now it's going to be, he's going to get pressured here by Grant Gansey. And they'll move it down the field as it gets stolen away again now by Nick. Nick and Bellini both on the gray ponies there. Roldan will send Bellini forward. Loose ball play looking for Govinda. He's got him. Govinda, first touch of the day. Welcome back to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Govinda, shot on goal. And Govinda Kish gonna pick up the first of the goal. Okay, golazo, Govinda. And this is what Audi White wants to do. They're going to use Bellini and Nick in the back. They'll send Grant and Govinda forward. And that's the way you get it done. Well done, Govinda. Not an easy goal there. Shooting from right to left with Camacho Pierres on your hip. Back to the center. And, of course, for any of our new viewers, we will switch directions. Some people asking us about that the other night at Twilight Polo. All for the same sun, wind, field advantage. Can get new viewers, new patrons a little mixed up at first. But here you go, Santos Bellini on the move. Santos back to the center, looking for a black jersey, and that ball will stay on the field as it gets taken out by Gansey, Grant. Grant Gansey. Michael Payne comes over, tries to steal it away. Loose ball play. Turned around by Camacho Pierres. Camacho, one-timer to the left side. And that will get us down around the 135 marker. 335, I do apologize. They're going to use a courtesy change here at 3:33. We got to set it.
No goal.
3-3-3, no goal on the play. Courtesy change. And this is the Emma Challenge. If you missed our Twilight Polo night, well, I'm going to tell you missed out. That's all I can say. You missed out on an amazing night. And if you didn't see the drone show, that was fantastic. And the weather, it was just a perfect night. It was a great night to see polo. They mixed it up very well with the young polo stars and the elder statesmen. And the game was fun to watch for chuckers. But this is all about the Emma Challenge. And I talk about Emma all season long here. And I see Emma a lot as I drive by, going from the Carbondale area, where the Polo Club is here, up to Aspen. And Emma Challenge Cup is named after Emma, Colorado, located on Highway 82, between Carbondale and Aspen. Emma, and I love how this is put, was once a sizable town in the past. I wonder how big it really was. I'm going to have to go back and check that out because, like I said, it's a historical site now, and the three buildings on the north side of the road are state historical register and preserved sites. There's a church directly across the highway on the north side, and there's a small trail on the north side of the road that'll take visitors up to the site. I drive by there a lot when I'm going to Cypress Mountain. So it's a lot of fun, and it is very cool to see the way that they've kept this an historical area, and for such a quaint little town right there by Basalt and Willits, believe it or not. So you actually go Carbondale, Willits, Emma, and then into Basalt. A lot of nice little towns right along the area here while you head to Aspen. Let's get back to the action here with 2:50 on the clock, and they have opened it up to another pace. Everybody's moving now. It's going to be picked up here, take it forward by Gansey as Camacho and Grant. Grant comes flying through there, and that ball will go trickle off the field. So 2:25 on the clock. And looks like we're going to knock in for Mount Chevrolet. So we have a broken mallet on the play, and the gentleman's rule that has been put in place by the ladies and gentlemen rule, I should say, put in place by our tournament committee, allows when the ball is out of play or if there's an opportunity for the player to go change his mallet, we allow that to keep it even. But you got to remember, some tournament committees and some polo, you might have to go get a new mallet on the fly as you would a horse if you're not using a courtesy change. On the action here, picked up again by Grant with a new mallet and a whistle on the play. So that'll bring us down to 157 here in the first chukker. Going to be a penalty 3. And this will be an opportunity for Michael Payne and the Mountain Chevrolet team to get the equalizer. Looks like Camacho Pierres. And his whole family's here. All the ladies, Carolina, Lupe, and Mia. Loose ball, and Camacho's going to fire one down. Camacho playing great pole this season. Camacho piloting a lot of the Santa Rita breeding operation ponies. And so he'll have some of the good young ones out there also. That summer polo is very strong for that. You can mix it up here in the summer. Players love that. Back to the center we go with the 1-1 and 1:30 on the clock. On the bowling, Govinda. Good job, Govinda. We'll get some interviews with Govinda before the end of the weekend here. He's always entertaining to talk to. On the move, it's going to be picked up here. Tamao, the Bellini, my favorite summer drink. Oh, Santos is going to win this one, though. It looked like Juan had control. Now, look at this ball by Santos off the pony, though. Come on, Michael. Turned around, picked up here by Grant Gansey. Very easy to follow Grant in his pink helmet. He's got pink ends on the end of his mallets. Whoa! Little miscommunication there. Grant thought that Nick was right behind him. Nick was going to run by. Now Nick's going to laser beam one down the center. Good job by Crowder. Crowder having another fantastic summer. You want to learn how to hit and run. Keep an eye on that guy. Camacho Pierres. Oh, Michael, you got time here. You're going to get out in front of Bellini. Oh, no. Bellini says, I got the line. Michael says, okay, you take it. Good read there by Michael. Not the foul. Camacho Pierres will turn it. Uh-oh, Nick on the turn. 14 seconds. He's got time. He's going to send, looks like Gansey going forward here. No, Nick from 165. Oh, how's he do it? It was a lot of fun watching you hit the ball, Nick Rodan. You know that? I enjoy every bit of that, Nicky. And our crushing one from center field almost gets it done. But we're going to lead the game 1-1 here, and I think we're going to have a great match here for our second semifinal of the Emma Challenge. We'll be right back. Second chucker, and this has been, well, the way I thought this first chucker would end up. Tied up, both teams kind of feeling each other out. Welcome back to Govinda Kish, playing with the Audi White team. Grant Gansey, Nick Roldan, and Juan Bellini. And as I said before, Govinda plays polo all over the world. He plays at the Grand Champions Polo Club also, our sister club down in southern Florida, Wellington, Florida, gcpolo.com. And remember, if you want to play polo in the spring and fall, make sure that you go to gcpolo.com. And that's a great time also to bring some of your young horses up. You got some young horses you're playing, or you got some horses you're getting ready to play for the winter. It's a lot of fun, the polo. Players are working with each other. Tournament committee does a fantastic job splitting the teams up week by week. And also, that runs us into beach polo in November. And then just roll right into snow polo. So, I mean, you might as well just do it all. That's what I say. And then, if you really want to go, then go for it. Find your way to Kitzbühel, Austria for the, no, that ball did not go out. Good call. And St. Moritz, Switzerland, where they have, you can try to win the Triple Crown of snow polo. But you got to come to Aspen first. And are you kidding me? Okay. Hello, Nikki. Roldan once again. I'm telling you, Nick Roldan and Nacho, I think they got the two big, longest balls this year. But we got a lot of big hitters in the club. But I know Nacho, Navijo, Estrada, and Juan and Nick were having a battle one day. But right here, Nick Roldan hit that first ball. I remember the end of Chucker. It stayed on the field, so they bowled it in. He got control of it out of the back of the bowling and then fired one with really no angle. Bad luck there for Camacho. Grant's going to shoot one from about 60. And that ball's got eyes all day long. Grant Gansey. Well done. One tap and let it ride. That's the way the Saudi team plays. You got to get ready. They love to hit and run. That'll be the difference in the end, I would say. So we'll see if they can keep up the pace here on the bowling. Picked up again. Audi doing a good job winning these bowlings here in the 2025 Emma Challenge. Grant Gansey looking to go forward. Double G into the corner. Someone yelling tail out there. I think Nick. He comes across the center, controlled by Crowder. Crowder tries to hit that one back up into Montana, but spins around, picks it up, picks up his own miss, a rare miss by Jason. Had the time, takes his time, picks it up, and he gets controlled by Roldan once again. Back and forth here after that first goal. So Mountain Chevrolet stepping up the defense on the turn off the pony. Govinda goes under the neck with it. Nicely hit. Wants to run the turn. Controlled by Crowder. Little flip shot. Looking for Santos. Oh, Michael. Picked up by Bellini. Neutral play. That'll work. Turned around by Roldan. Oh, Santos had that one. Overcommitted a little bit. He had Nick on the thievery play. Now it's going to be Gansey. Stolen away, though, by Crowder. Good steal there. Good non-call. That ball went too far. Picked up again by Govinda. Kish off the pony. Secretary of Defense. Jason Crowder. The spaceman tearing it up here on the gray pony. Oh, running through the hook of Govinda. Off the boards, no problem. Jason says, I'm going coast to coast. Crowder on the move with 3:05. Jason's going to fire one from 120. This ball's got eyes. Might carry inside the 30. And Bellini will get a courtesy change. Wow, Crowder. That'll make you smile. I love when a player makes amazing defensive plays in front of the goal and then elects to say, look, I'm going by myself, so catch me if you can. But not even that. Jason, on the gray pony, used the boards, and he used the boards perfectly to get around Govinda, because Govinda, Kish had the corner on him. But Jason knew he had to run around him, so he hits it off the boards, which it could go off the field. I mean, that's the breaks. But it hits the boards perfectly, bounces downfield. That gives Jason time to run around. These are things that'll make you 5 goals, trust me. You can go to 5 goals listening to CTV Sports. That's what they say. I know a lot of the coaches are using a lot of the footage and stats that we give out there, and I appreciate that, especially the coaches that are at high levels working during the winter season, during the World Polo League, 26-goal polo, highest level polo in North America outside of Argentina. Nice play here by Michael Payne. Nobody home in a black jersey. Back and forth. Nice back shot by Bellini. Picked up here, moved forward by Gansey. We got Nick coming from left to right there. That's too close for comfort. So we'll get a penalty here. Bad play. I mean, you got to go for this one if you're Nick. You got a little space there. Probably going to have a penalty 5 anyways. If you get away with it, you're out the door. 2:22. I advise you to go for that play in the future if you are playing the game. Nick, highest rated American player, so he can teach you a lot. Here comes Roldan. Nick. Having a little trouble, no problem. Regroup. Still regrouping. Still keeping it going. Getting me tired. Out of the air on the near side. Good play again by Crowder. Turned around by, the thievery play by Grant Gansey on Camacho Pierres. But the shot goes wide. So good second effort there by Camacho. And we're going to click down to about through 135. Probably 130 by the time the knock-in comes. On the knock-in. Picked up here by Crowder. Covered by Govinda. Looking for Santos. Broken up by Gansey. Stolen away by Santos. Hill override. Picked up and controlled by Crowder. Whistle on the play. 1:03 to stop the clock. And let's see, it looks like this is going to go in favor of Audi. So, up by 2 here. 3-1. Penalty 2. Open goal on the right-of-way violation. Remember the right-of-way? Michael says, take that ball back there. Get it back on the 30. And it looks like Grant Gansey will do the honors for the Audi white team. Number 2. Grant going to fire that one down, no problem. Pick up a 4th goal here for Audi. We'll come back to the center. And you might get one more bowl in. On the center play, they'll give it up to him. Here we go. Around the corner, Santos, Michael, Nick, and whistle on the play. So, and the chucker. So a little dicey there by both teams at the end of the second. And but that'll leave it 4-1. We get them all fresh horses. We'll be back for our 3rd chucker play.
We get it almost every night.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this one going here. Now, remember, the remaining tournaments, July 31st, Alpine Cup, don't miss that. August 7th to the 10th, Mount Soper's Cup, one of my favorites. Then we have the Rocky Mountain Open and the Carbondale Classic. And, of course, the season finale, the Maroon Bells Cup. So, a lot of polo here as you go into our 4th week on a 12th year anniversary. Happy anniversary to the fastest growing club in the USPA circuit, up here in the mountain circuit. And here we go, hit and run polo. This is what I've been looking for. Gonna be the Bellini, my favorite summer drink again. Santos and Juan going at it. They were going at it the other day. I enjoy watching it. And I'm going to tell you, Santos, I think, got a little bit more of his dad. We talked it out at the end of the game, and Juan agreed. So I'm sure Juan's coming back for revenge with 5:30 on the clock. Very competitive when the family members get out there. It's always fun to watch. We have a number of combinations, of course. Father-son. Son and mom, mom and daughter, daughter and father. We have a lot of combinations. The family organization, family club. Attending all needs of all players of all ages here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. So if you love to play polo in the mountains, you know where to go, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Come on, Crowder. Oh, yeah, Jason on the big ball looking for Michael. Whoa, Bellini overrides there. Oh, this is the Bellini show again. And Santos, he might get a safety out of this. And I believe he is. No. Good play. Okay, so Papa Juan's going to win this battle. Nice try by Santos, so. Love the little gray here that he plays. Nick Roldan looking for Grant. Good coverage by Tamacho. Well done by Crowder. That's always fun to watch, too, Crowder and Grant. They always seem to have nice battles. Uh-oh, here it goes again, the Bellini show. Oh, Santos hits it too far, and Juan capitalizes on that. Hits a stellar tail shot. And it'll be picked up here by Grant. Oh, Audi White on the move there. Govinda in place. Grant's got to slow it down there. Bad luck as it went onto the boards. Govinda now. Oh, nicely played, Govinda. Keep it on the field. Oh, he does. And he gets knocked out there by Tamacho. And we're playing open style polo as they opened it up to another gear. Michael loves the little gray. Good try there. Override. Govinda with that back shot. Nice angle. Well read, though, by Tamacho. Turn around they come. Off of Grant. Looks like Crowder going forward. Tamacho's going to clean it up. Pieda's on the move. Out of the air by Bellini. Well done. Tamacho leans way out of the saddle. Loose ball play. Oh, Juan Bellini dialed in today. He's got Govinda going forward. Govinda kiss. That's a nice ball because here goes Nick. Oh, stolen away by the spaceman. And we're going to get a courtesy change here. So it looked like Crowder had control there. But I think we're going to go back to the black. I believe we'll check with our mountain official.
Yes, it's table, my club
Okay, so we're getting a fair play possession for the Mount Chevrolet team. As Crowder was just going to hit that ball. Good time for a courtesy change, as that was a fun 3.5 minutes to watch run. They were running and gunning everywhere. Players and horses going for it. I would like when they turn up that level. All right, so back to the center here. 4-1, a neutral chucker. No goals being scored. And when it comes to the Bellini show, my favorite summer drink, I'm going to give the edge right now, Santos, to your dad, because he made a few other. I'm giving the edge to your dad right now. He had him. You had the edge. You were up 2-1, but then he made two more stellar plays, so he's up 3-2. But you got a lot of polo to be played here, so don't worry. All right, Michael, your ball. Yep. Michael on a little ball face pony. Oh, well hit here by Crowder. But there's Bellini. Oh! Ooh! You might get a whistle here.
One need to go with the near side.
Yeah, and this one now we're going to go back. We're going to tie it up on the Bellini show. So Santos will get a point back here. Bellini's going to commit a penalty too. And he was in the rumble seat there as Michael Payne. Nice play there by Michael, but this is a great power polo play by Crowder. Hits the big ball 120, and then Michael jumps onto it on a little bitty pony here. The name is little bald-faced pony is. He jumps on it every so often. Bellini had to go on the near side there. He decided to come and take a belly shot, and that took a swing away from Michael. Opens it up for an open goal penalty 2, and it'll be Camacho Pierres to do the honors for Mount Chevrolet. 2:42 on the clock. And no problem, Camacho Pierres. Always doing a good job on the penalty shot. Going to get it within 2 here. So once again, a bit of a neutral chucker. Just that penalty is the only goal being scored if we come back to the center. Waiting for the final player to get in there, and here we go. Crowder low. Jason jumps back on the big gray again. You remember what he did last time he was on this horse? Oh, he's going for it again. Oh, what a pass, Jason. Give and go. Anto, come on. Oh, no, that's okay. Give it to Crowder. As Crowder will get it done. But a nice pass there to Bellini as Crowder picked up his own shot and gets the finish. And now we got a match. 1 goal difference with 1:30 on the clock as they trickle back in. On Gaston Dorniak. Oh, Crowder trying to go out the back door. Nick says, okay, let's go. Nick gets a piece of it. A little bit of a battle right here in front of us. Crowder's got to give a play. Knows a good job here by Bellini. Juan helping Nick get free there. Well done. That's a good play. Look at this ball by Nick Roldan. Oh, no. Michael says, I'm there.
To right. Knock in.
And that ball went as high as it did long. 41 seconds on the clock here. Will Crowder take a turn or a quick knock-in? And I think he's going to go for it. Yeah, here you go. So with 30 seconds left here in the first half, it's going to be a breakaway play by Mountain Chevrolet, and it's going to be controlled by Bellini. Good ball control, working it in. Look at this, Santos. And Michael can't get there. And Alejandro and Paul, you guys have a nice afternoon. Nice to see y'all. Good, well done today, Ollie. Great goals. Well, that'll go here, everybody. Put your hands together for Mountain Chevrolet and Audi White. We're going to send them off, get Gaston on a fresh horse, And we'll be back for our second half. 4-3. Should be a good one. All right, welcome back, everybody. This is our second half of our second semifinal 2025 Emma Challenge. And I would just like to mention, we talked about August 17th. Make sure you put on your schedule. That's the highlight of the summer, the Pole Summer Charity Classic. But I also wanted to put there, the last year raised in a single day. It's the most money ever raised in an event, any polo event in the United States. It hit $1 million mark. Not just once, but twice. So much applause, much love to the Aspen Valley Polo Club and the community. The community has embraced the polo to a high level to be able to raise that much money to help the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation. Is a huge, man, that is amazing. Congratulations. That's a fun day, too. So you can come in and check it out. Here we go. We got a penalty 2 here for Camacho Pierez, Mountain Chevrolet. Opportunity for the equalizer. Oh, Tomachito, 100% from the penalty line, Camacho. So if I was Audi White, I would be careful because Camacho is dialed in here on the penalty line. And You got to be careful when you got hit penalties like that. They scored 2 unanswered goals in the third to make it 4-3 at halftime. Now an early goal by Tamacho on the penalty 2, and away we go. And it'll be Nick Roldan on the far side on the Gray Pony. Nicky sliding in there on the Gray Pony. Now taking his time. He's got Grant in the rumble seat there, looking for a player. Oh, we got a battle going on here. Crowder, Roldan out of the air. Circus Polo. Oh, look at that little pony. Wow, the Gray Pony busting and moving inside, outside for Nick. Roldan drops his shoulders, takes it to the hoop, and Govinda tries to run it down. Man, that little Gray Pony of Nick Roldan's now came out at a perfect time to get something done there. Watch out. Ooh, Crowder goes for the tap. And little miscommunication there. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Nick on the thievery play. NR inside the 60. Control play on the little Gray. And gets a goal right there. I knew he was going to get one after he missed the last one. Roldan. Taking back the lead. I thought the Crowder had Tamacho on the first hit, but he went for the tap and then hit it across the field. Nick read that perfectly, gets the thievery play. Oh, yeah, Crowder says you can do it, so can I. He gets it done. Bellini, though, no problem. Puts it back across the field. I mean, that is unbelievable shot there, but well read by Tamacho Piedez. Both teams dialed in here on the defense. Crowder going for the near side play for Tamacho, looking for Tamacho. Whoa, they all come together there. And great defense by Audi, looking for Govinda. Well read here by Tamacho. Piedras will turn it. Grant tries to get in there. Govinda comes up for the hook. Tamacho from a standstill from 80. Gets met by Roldan. We have a 3-on-2. Nick's going to laser beam one way out there. 130. Crowder's going to get there first. Jason says, let's regroup. Crowder under the neck with it. Reverse. Hector Galindo, Mexican back shot. On the move. Picked up here and controlled. Oh, Nick's loving the Gray. Nick's getting a lot done on this little Gray. Roldan walking the dog. And Nick Roldan going to roll through there and change out that little Gray, I'm sure, and get another one. Whoa. That's horsepower for you. It always helps, they say. 6-4 now. We'll stop the clock with 2:38 as we have our courtesy change. Once again, always great seeing two new sponsors playing against each other here, Govinda Kish and Michael Payne. This will be a battle all the way to the end. Trust me. Great goals there, though, by Roldan to get them up by 2. They had a good lead going, and then great comeback by the Mount Chevrolet team. Crowder turned it on in the second, and then in the third, everybody was working well. It looked like here at the beginning of the fourth that Mount Chevrolet would keep it rolling, but that's the game of polo for you. It'll change. Don't blink an eye, as they say. Don't blink, as Kenny Chesney would say to you. Score will change, the wind will change, the horse will run right by you. Looks like we got everybody back, and I think almost everybody are fresh horses here because they have been running and gunning here. They've gone to a very, very high level. I know the Los Amigos Red team sees that, so they'll put that in their books for Sunday. On either team they might play against. The winner of this will play against the Los Amigos Red team in the finals. Sopris, Mountain team will play against the runners-up. Michael trying to hit that one to 82, didn't get it. Nice try here by Crowder. Turnaround play by Bellini. Oh, Juan Bellini. Oh, the old dog still got the new tricks on him. Trust me. Spinning and burning right there, controlling the play. I'm going to give one more back to him now, Santos, so they're even again. As Bellini catches everybody around him, gets a foul. So the Bellini show continues, 5-5. On the outside play, that's a miss hit though, but Juan has time. 2 minutes on the clock. As Juan goes down the side looking for Govinda. Govinda in the coffin corner. Grant tries to clean it up, and I think Crowder's going to run here. Crowder looking for Santos. Well done, Bellini. Keep it on the field, Santos. There you go. Good play off the boards. Take your time. Don't worry. You got Crowder in the rumble seat. That'll work. Now Michael. Oh, but Roldan. Oh, Michael. Oh. And now Tamacho. Piedez on the move. 30-yard line. Tamacho off the pony. Good D. Oh, well done. Take it off the end line. Off the doorstep when the doorbell was ringing. And Roldan will clean it up. We're going back to another level of speed with 1:10 on the clock. Crowder. I love this matchup. Crowder and Gansey. They're always fun to watch trade some paint. Back and forth. Tamacho. Bad luck off the pony. Bad luck to Michael. Back to Nick. Roldan will leave it here for Grant. Just kind of a hustle and bustle plays in the middle of the field here. Everybody trying to get loose here. And they get a foul on the play with 45 seconds. So we will see. And they're going to call blocking foul here. Well, you're probably going to get they're going to move it up a little bit, verbal appeal. Which on the Twilight series, we call the verbal appeal howling at the moon, by the way. So sometimes you cannot get that. You don't get a foul in Twilight during that. If it's a full moon, though. It must be a full moon, and it must be a Twilight. It's got to be a combination. So here we go. Open goal penalty, 45 seconds. This will probably end the chucker. Make it or miss it. It'll end the chucker. So Jason and Nick are going home. Can you take that ball off for me, Nickaroo? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And here we go. It's going to be Grant Gansey for the open goal penalty 2. Like I said, make it or miss it. It'll be the end of the chucker. 45 seconds. They won't have time. And Grant's going to split the upright, so that'll take us back to center with only 40 seconds, 10 seconds to the center, so they won't get back in time. Ball will still be in the umpire's hand. And, whoa, get ready, everybody. 3-goal lead here. Audi White. What a chucker. But we have a lot of polo to be played, so we're going to get everybody on some fresh ponies. I can't wait. We'll be right back for our 5th chucker. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Fifth Chucker action of Dale Schwartz, CTV Sports. 4-7, 3-goal difference, 2 chuckers left. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster. Up and down. Both teams playing well. One team gets hot, and then they play neutral polo, and then the other team gets hot. That's the way it's kind of been going. Each team's still looking for that kind of smooth plays just to get that offense going, but it's been great defense by both teams. The Bellini show is tied up again, 6-6. My favorite summer drinks, the little Santos, a little wine in there. And they've been battling it out, but it's even now. Santos took it in for the goal down there. So we'll see how it works out in the final 2 chuckers. See if Audi can hold on. Nice play here by Juan. I mean, this is his good polo. Oh, too bad. A little ball sitting a little low there in the grass. By the way, I want to give it up to the groundskeepers here. Field 2, McClure River Ranch. All the field at the McClure River Ranch is world class this summer. And that makes the polo so much fun. Oh, Michael, a little bad luck there. Goes off the mallet. No, Michael. Well done. Oh, he's going to get a safety out of it? Well done, Michael Payne. Or did that go through the goal? Okay, so Nick was trying to save it. Nick was trying to save it. Michael missed it way out the left. Then he hit some crazy, amazing. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, Nick Rodan. Anyway, Michael goes and hits this amazing open Mountain Chevrolet shot at goal, like he always does. And then Nick went to clear it out, but when he went to clear it out, he mishit it and it went through the goal. So, it happens. So, so it's a Mountain Chevrolet goal, thanks to Nick. But Nick was a very good sportsman there, letting everybody know that, trust me, it's a game of inches out there, everybody, and that was a very close call for Nick to try to hit that open shot. But it'll make it 7-5. And Roldan's just going to regroup, as all the top professionals do in the world, and say, catch me if you can. And get one out there, a good 120 again, looking for Gansey. Crowder, everywhere. Good combination. I like this Crowder, Tamacho Pienez. Oh, Tamacho, bad luck there, Tamacho, bad luck. Man, he was turning the corner on the Bay Pony. He had Michael going forward on the Gray. That would have been fun to watch Bellini and Nick pick up the defense. That's going to be a change of possession, a cop on the pitch, Juan Bellini. Whoa, Tamacho was on his way there. Just bad luck. Went out of bounds off the side of his mallet. Roldan. Nick. Good D. Good turn. Santos Bellini. Tato off the cane. Oh, well done, Greg Gansey. How did he do that? He pulled that ball from underneath his pony. Uh-oh, Santos working this one in on the Little Bay Paw. I like this horse. Little Bay Pony. Good ball control. Santos going, oh, can't get through 2 white players, though. Juan with the open back shot. Looking for, oh, they come together there. A little trading paint. Rubbin's racing's rubbing. Crowder looking for Tamacho. Too far. Stolen away by Nick. Roldan. And back and forth here. Up and down the field. Crowder goes to hit one back. Grant and Jason going at it here. Oh, man, I love watching those guys go. Good try. Both teams. We got a defensive battle here in the 5th chucker with 2:45 on the clock. Tamacho Pienez looking for Michael Well read here by Bellini, and we'll get a courtesy change with 2:43. And once again, a very well set up courtesy change because I need a break. And they have been going at it, both teams. Great defense. Defensive battle here in the fifth. No goals scored. We got the one goal on the Nick Rodan play. We'll give that one to Michael, I guess. Otherwise, 2:43. I'm coaching Mountain Chevrolet. I'm like, get on one of your best horses right now. Let's get this thing tied up. We're within one. You don't want Audi White to get one or two in this 2:43 left. Then you're going into the six checkered. I mean, you can play a number of different horses and try to get it done. But you got the bull in here. I think it's a fair play. Pretty sure. So the fair play here. And I think Audi had it. Yes, you're getting a fair play for Audi. This will give them the opportunity. So Bellini will take over. Yeah, Juan had the opportunity. Juan had control of the ball when the whistle blew. So Bellini will get the control. Here we go, everybody. This should be a fun chucker and a half. Get ready. Juan. Ooh, Santos. Nick Aru with the pump fake. Miss hit. And probably a golazo after that. Watch. Do-do-do-do-do. And, oh, nice try, Grant. That's not an easy play. Nick laying that ball up to the far post there. And Grant had to kind of run by it to finish it. I don't know what shot you do there. It's tough. You either got to be in front of the ball or you almost got to reach out and just deflect it. This is a hard play. We got a foot race. Uh-oh, Tomacho Pierres on the Bay Pony. And this is a pony can scamper. As he gets into the corner here, Tomacho's going to regroup in the coffin corner. He got to watch out for Nick. They come together here. Nick's going to give him one play. Tomacho, well read by Bellini. Ooh, how?
Take me, please.
No. No way he can be out there because now Bellini was off the field. So no foul on the play. Bellini's off the field and the distance of the play. So we will, yep. 10-4, all good. So we will have a bowling here. Should go fair play, I guess. Bowling. Oh, bowling. No foul on the play. No foul on the play. Neutral ball. Camacho had an opportunity. So did Juan. So we'll go to the bowling. No foul on the play. Picked up here by Grant. Oh, that's good, though. That's a good sword fight. I want to see this foot race because Tomacho Pierres is on a flyer. I'm telling you what. This Santorita breeding operation, those are both Santorita breeding operation, Nick and Tomacho, and they both can play. Now Santos, oh, that's a nice pass, Santos. Always hit it further to the left of your players so they come back on it. Good pick up here by Michael. 1:05 on the clock. Michael's got to turn it inside. Watch out for Roldan. He's hunting you, Michael. And there he is right there. Pick your pocket. Thievery play. Set him up nicely, though. Now, on the outlet pass, looking for Govinda. Yeah, and Audi White is going to move this down with 45 seconds on the clock. Audi White, and look at this. Santos on the move. Well done, Bellini. That's good ball control on the near side, but it bounces off the pony. Govinda's going to go into the corner with it. Grant in the rumble seat here. 30 seconds left in the fifth. Govinda Kish might get one. He takes it down, picked up, taken out by Santos. You're going to get a run here by Crowder. Bellini going back. The chestnut against the gray. 17 seconds on the clock. Crowder waiting for it. Why not? Santos and Michael. He's got to lay one out there, though. That's a pretty pass for Michael. Michael's going to get an opportunity. There's for Santos. You got to shoot it. Oh, no. And that'll end it right there. So get ready, everybody. We are going to have a bowl-in right here down inside the 30 in favor of Mountain Chevrolet, but they're down by 2 goals. What a match this has been. Emma Challenge 2025. Two-goal difference, though. Audi's got the little lead. We're going to bowl in here down on Mount Chevrolet's end of the field. They can win the bowl in here, but he goes out the back, and Roldan will control, as it'll be Nick looking for Grant. And this has worked all day. Camacho with a night. Talk to Pierre's man. Playing great polo today. Good turn here by Santos. Finding Camacho, and I believe this is Vodka. This little mare got best playing pony a couple weeks ago. So he's going to get a lot done on her. And I got to get the name of the bay pony, though, that he was playing there at the end of the fifth. Wow, what a horse, man. That thing. Whew. All right, here we go. Crowder out of the air. You got him, Michael. On the move. Nice try, Bellini. That's the way you get it done. If you want to learn something, put your mallet in the air, but be ready to back the ball, even if you don't get the whistle. Stellar play there by Juan Bellini, and you can learn a lot from that if you're a young player. Now it's going to be Michael, though, once again. Michael, well done. Michael, yes. Oh, well done, Michael Payne. Golazo, Michael Payne. The first ball was a little bit undeciding, and then he snaps a neck shot with spin, which Jan-Erik Frank always loves when I say with a little English. He said, what's English? Well, spin. And they don't talk about that in England, I guess. But for you, Jan, I love you. But what a goal there with Michael. And that's a great goal to get here early in this six-chucker. Now only down by a goal. Possession is going to be bigger. Govinda. Well done, Govinda. Govinda making a great play there. Juan and Nick want the ball. You can tell that. Camacho says, all right, come on, let's go. Crowder playing in between. Santos. Bellini. Uh-oh. Oh, bad luck there, Michael. Yeah. Grant, you're going to go with the goal here? Go with the goal. We're going to go with the continuation. Continuation goal, guys. Goal. Goal. Continuation goal. Go back center, guys. Continuation goal. We had a foul on the play, and then Grant finished it. So continuation goal. Bad luck there. Michael went back and forth on that ball. So, and great focus there by Grant Gansey. Continuation play there. Grant fired the ball right after the foul. No need to hit the goal. No need to hit the foul shot because he could, horse could go wrong or something could go wrong. You got to give him the goal there. Great play by Gansey. Bringing him back 2 goals, 8-6. On the move. Picked up here, Bellini. The Bellini show. Oh, Tato's going to get one back on his dad. Now, oh, God, can he get one? He would have got 2 back if he could have scored there. Now, Grant Tamacho's clean here, guys. Tamacho's clean. That's a good non-call. No, that's a good non-call right there. Great play by Tamacho Pierez. That's a Che Tequilo out there. That's a good play by Tamacho Pierez, you guys. Well done there by Tamacho. He's going to get the goal out of it. We're going to get a continuate. Yeah, here we go. That happens sometimes. You know how it is. Good non-call by the mound official. Great non-call on the Tamacho Pierez play. Well done, Tamacho. Everybody got their mallets in the air. That's their problem. 3:13 on the clock. 8-7. Woo! We got a game going on for you now. We got everybody on fresh ponies. We got Audi up by a goal. This is where Audi has come alive. I got to tell you, they've had a lot of success this game when it gets close. It was 1-1 after the first. Then they went 4-1, 3 unanswered goals. And then they went 4-3. That was where Mountain Chevrolet came back. But then Audi said, okay, yeah, you want to play, let's play. And scored 3 goals and went up 7-4. And then it went 7-5. Another goal here. Now you're going to get 8-7. Back and forth, turn around, Crowder. This is what you want. Jason. Oh, overrides. Can he get around? Nick, oh, so well played there by Roldan. That's just a true polo star professional play there. He went like he was going to go to Crowder, then turned and blocked the ball with his horse, and now he's like, okay, I got the ball, let's play. Good play by Bellini. Nick and Bellini playing very well together. Oh, no, leaves the ball behind. Now, though, Bellini always in a good spot here. They got to give him one. Now he's got to use it. He does. I don't know if he used it far enough. Oh, off the pony. No play there for Tamacho. Bad luck. Tamacho's got to give a play. Nick with a sneaky little play here. Get through. Everybody fighting here. Uh-oh. Oh, bad luck there. Look at this. Juan Bellini from way out. And Govinda's going to get the finish. Well done, Juanito. Juan Bellini. And that was just bad luck. Mount Chevrolet, they had Santos Bellini going forward on a breakaway play there. Little bad luck on the back shot. Otherwise, you might be looking at a tie ball game right here. Well done, Govinda. And Juan. Juan doing a great job facilitating the ball there. I know Tamacho's like, look, I want the ball. And he's on vodka. Watch this little gray mare go. Camacho. Well done, Camacho Pierres. That ball's got eyes, Camacho Pierres. That's what you want. Oh, whoa! And you might get you're gonna get a goal here. Well done, Camacho Pierres. What a goal! So they'll go back to center, and the clock goes tick, tick, tick. So we'll get everybody back. They're gonna play this bowling out for sure. Opportunity at a equalizer. What a match here in our second semifinal of the day. Here we go, guys. Get ready. Hold on tight. 30 seconds left. Anybody's game. Can they get the equalizer? As Roldan will snap 120. He's got Grant Gansey and Santos. Grant going forward. Santos goes for it. Can't get it done. We got time here. And Camacho, they got to go quickly, though. Grant tries to get it done. Can't. Camacho, you got time. You got to go, though. And that'll kill it right there. Wow. What a game. As they went back and forth, back and forth. And congratulations. I want to thank our mountain official, Gaston. It was not an easy game to call. A lot of things. I want to thank all our fans down there for coming out. Thank you for coming out to our semifinals. We love you guys. These are fun games. Like, a lot of people come on Sunday, but if you have time, please tell a friend. Thank you for coming to CTV Sports, checking it out. Wow! Man, what a game. Just back and forth, back and forth. That both teams took advantage of the other team at certain times during this match. But Govinda Kish, Grant Gansey, Nick Rodan, and Juan Bellini, congratulations. But Michael Payne, Camacho Pierres, Santos, Bellini, and Crowder. I'm going to call it even on the Bellini show today. My favorite summer drink. They went back and forth, father-son. It just was a great game. Everybody scored goals. I mean, what do you want? That's just perfect. Well, the stage is set for our Sunday games and our finals of the Emma Challenges. We'll have Los Amigos Red going up against Audi White. And then we'll have Sopris Green going up against Mountain Chevrolet. And just for the love of it, I'm Dale Schwetz. Here at CTV Sports, so I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.